Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Trix and today I want to talk about people pleasing and how I used to be a people pleaser and why I am not anymore.
When I want to go, when I want to stay,
I heard quite recently that people pleasing is considered manipulation, but for me it was more don't get in trouble. It was more how I was brought up, that we should help others before ourselves, and I would get in trouble if I was not pleasing everybody all the time. And I never thought about it that I wanted to achieve something by pleasing others. So that's why I wouldn't consider it manipulation from my side. I was more scared. I used to people please because I was scared to get in trouble, because I didn't had safe people around me, and because I thought that everyone was going to just get angry if I didn't do certain things. So I had a bad view of the world and I thought everyone was scary. So that's why I did do things even when I didn't want to. So examples of how I people pleased before. I never said no if someone asked me to do something. And it got so far that some friends asked me to be close to them, closer than I wanted them to be. And I think they had feelings for me, and I just didn't say no to anything. I didn't say no to anything if they were coming close to me and I didn't want to in a romantic way. I just didn't say no because I didn't know what to do, because I never learned to say no. I never learned to advocate for myself and to be a person who set boundaries. So I have quite a few of male friends who have done this to me and said that they just want to be nice and they just want to be kind and stuff, but they came too close and I never said no because I didn't know how to do that. And it was after those situations that I felt like I have to learn to say no, because this gets out over me. This is taken out over my body, over my life. And other examples are that I took upon myself to handle other people's problems all the time and was like a little psychologist around my friends. In my friend group I was called a therapist. And I felt like I was handling everybody else's problems, so that my own problems just got worse. And now I have taken quite a few steps back from doing that, to handling all of the problems. I mean, I can still listen to others and give them advice, but I won't take on their problems on myself anymore. I can listen, I can give advice, I can be there for them, but it's a big difference between doing that and, I mean, taking their problems on myself and trying to solve other people's problems for them. It's a clear difference. So when I realized that this actually hurts me to be a people pleaser, I learned this the hard way recently. I got in trouble. I got in a fight with a friend, and it was because of I wasn't doing what the friend was expecting from me, because I was a people pleaser. And then I realized I don't want to do this. I don't want to be this person anymore. So it was quite recently I realized I have to have clearer boundaries. I have to say no sometimes. I have to not always do what others want from me, regardless if they're going to be upset or not. Because to me it was like compromising my health. It started to affect my health, and when it does that, then it's not a service to others anymore. Then I am the slave to another human. If it compromises my health, then I'm not doing them a favor. Then I'm slowly taking my own life. It started to become dangerous after a while. I want to find a balance between being a good friend and being a good person, and also being a safe person towards myself and others. And it's hard when you're autistic as well, because my autism makes it difficult, nearly impossible, to interpret other people. And sometimes I feel like it's harder for me than for a regular person to not people please because of my autism, because I don't know what is socially acceptable and just a part of the game, the social game, or what is someone that takes advantage of me, for example. I have a hard time figuring that out, the difference. But I have slowly starting to figure it out, and I want to say to anyone who feels like this is not safe for me, don't do it. Have clear boundaries, or try to figure out what your boundaries are, because I know it's easier for me to tell that than to actually do that. But at least when you thinking about it and start to realize that something isn't right, then you should do something about it when you feel like this isn't safe for you. The first step is to realize something is wrong. And when you have realized that, it's the second step is to do something about it. And you might not know what to do right away, but you will sooner or later know what to do. And I think it's maybe easier said than done, but we should not stop trying to live our best lives. And even if we are people pleasing and fall back into that behavior, we shouldn't take it too hard on ourselves and shouldn't be too hard on ourselves. We should just realize, well, this happened, now I need to take a step back and figure out some more about things, how I want to go about this, how I plan to move forward. I have asked myself, how do I plan to move forward from realizing that I need to stop people pleasing? And the thing I have come up with is that I need to have a certain standard or baseline of what I need from others, but also what I can offer others. So it's a two-way street. It's not only what others can do for me, but also what I need from others, rather, but also what others can expect from me. For example, I have said to myself that I have been taken advantage of, like financially before, so I won't let others loan money from me, for example, or I won't give money to others unless it is a charity or something like that. Also, I have said that does it involves me doing something with my body that I don't want to do either, if it is like carrying some grocery shopping bags, and I can't do that because of my joints are in pain or something. If it's something like that or if it's something else, doesn't really matter, because I need to, and I need to be healthy, and that also involves my psyche and my mental state. So if it's something that I know will be hard on my mental state, then I won't do that either. So I have like a baseline or a standard for what other can expect from me, but also what I need from others. For example, communication. If we can't communicate, then we can't be friends, or something else either, for that matter. If we cannot respect one another, then we cannot be friends or something else either. So that's just two out of many things, but yeah. So I thought we will do a conclusion now and ask some questions about this. If you find yourself in a situation and someone wants you to do something for them, how does this question make you feel initially? How does this question makes you feel? Is it makes you feel like, wow, I can do that, that's totally possible, and I feel honored to do that thing for that person? Or does it feel, oh, I don't want to do it, but I don't know what to say? It's a very big difference between those two responses. So I would encourage you to think more about, how does a question make you feel? If it makes you feel like, oh, I really want to help this person because I can do that and it doesn't bother me, and I would be honored to do that thing. Or if it just makes you feel like you're going down a spiral, and I don't know, I hate to say no, but this makes me feel bad. It's a very big difference. I would say that the more I feel honored to do something, the more I feel that it's right to do so. And the more I feel this is just not right, the more I won't do that thing. So I recognize those feelings. And I think that's the key on how to not people please, for me at least. And I hope maybe you can take something out of this video for yourself in your own life, and figure out what you need to do in this matter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.